This is a good clip.
Is anything not?
I know. Oh, dude, I've been streaming this whole time.
I know. I saw the green light.
Hey, guys. I hope I didn't do anything bad.
Nah, you're all right.
I think it actually stops. Oh, that's crazy. I should just leave it running all the time. All right, guys. So what we're talking about is dominating the LeetCode leaderboards. All right. So here we go. We started IPython. Pretty cool language now that I've been using it for a little bit. I just learned to code yesterday, and seems like I'm better than pretty much most coders. Not really doing much. Here with Mike, he works at he's a software engineer. He can tell you about it. I'm not really a software engineer.
I've been trying to study LeetCode, and this is super discouraging because I remember getting started with LeetCode and just spending hours on a single easy problem. And I mean, obviously, I'm less than average in terms of my skill set, but you guys are about to see this ChatGPT 3, not even 4, crush it.
Crush it.
And honestly make me reconsider my whole career.
That's great.
I wish you showed me this when I was in college so I could have switched majors.
Yeah.
Let's get it rolling.
Let's see. Yeah.
Guys, this video is sponsored by Celsius.
Yep.
Celsius is the #1 energy drink in the Boston, Massachusetts area.
Are you outside?
What?
Are you outside?
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Okay,
Sick. Fuck yeah.
Dude, you're about to see something scary.
All right. Have you eaten, dude? I gotta get some food. All right. I might order.
I had Naco.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, got
Classic.
the bowl.
I think it's.
It honestly smells like body odor. You know what I'm talking about? Like Mexican food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but did you hit the gym?
I haven't got. I did this crazy thing today. We went and got tintype photos taken. You
and Hannah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, dude, Harley, are you kidding me, bro?
Let's keep this going because people. I mean, we can cut it up. We can chop it up, no doubt.
Yeah,
We're on stream.
You're actually right. We need to get this file, more probs, because I upgraded the thing that gets all the problem statements. So let's get this going. I should really refactor, guys. Sorry about that. Refactor my AI code,
Totally.
Oh yeah, this is all I have to do. Okay.
So are you using the builder pattern here, or what are you?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I think we're just good.
Right? Oh, I see. You're doing a facade.
I don't know what I'm doing. A facade. Let's see if this thing works. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Have you thought about scaling this?
Yeah, I have thought about scaling, Mike. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. So we're gonna start up Firefox. It's gonna log me in. Just gonna log me in.
Okay.
Harley, bro, stop touching my butt. Okay.
Let's take that off the stream. Dude.
Isn't that nuts? All right. So now we got our URLs and we've logged in. So now we're just going to get the index here. Cool. And now we're just going to keep going, solving problems like we do. Let's just see what happens. All right. Add array form to integer. Dude, look how jank this is. This is literally so jank. I switch it to... So I've already solved this one, haven't I? This is how it formats it. And I have to delete an extra character at the end. Okay, you'll see it.
For this one problem?
Well, no. For
every problem.
For the copy, when you do curly brace, it makes another one at the end. So I have to backspace it, but it doesn't always work. Okay, wait, hold on. Row not defined. Hold on, guys. Okay, evidently we got an error. Oh, because I deleted my key. Hold on, guys. We're going to make a new key.
What you guys are seeing is a human being completely given up on his ability to compete with AI.
All right.
This is Harley. If this isn't going viral, Harley is.
Yeah, man. All right, let's get started. We're back. Dude, I'm loving this Novi thing. It's crazy.
You've been off it for a while, huh?
Yeah. All right, let's see. All right. Where's our Firefox here?
What?
Nice. Decal length's not defined. Hold on.
Nice.
I should really fix up this shit code. Dude, Python lets you code like an absolute madman. This is what I learned.
It's definitely not great looking.
Oh shit, that's not right. Hold on. Alright, let's get this. Dude, yeah, I do such dumbass shit. Okay. Let's try it. We get this. Oh yeah, that's why. I knew it. Alright, we gotta log in again. It like dies on me. And so I wish we could optimize this and make this like good, but it's like shit software right now. It's just awful. Alright, so I gotta log in again. But this thing is, dude, like so much fucking power. With Selenium, dude, you just like,
Yeah.
and then you just like hire a TaskRabbit to like complete a CAPTCHA for you.
That's sick. Yeah.
Alright, so hopefully we don't error. Alright, so it's submitted and got this one right.
Dude.
Just nuts, right?
That's
Alright,
actually
so then it waits
insane.
a sec and then it goes to the next
Oh
one.
my god. This is terrifying, man.
I should apply this to Hinge.
Yeah.
It's a good idea, right? Let's see, did we break it? I'm really, really bad at coding, guys. I just learned today.
What's the bottleneck? GPT-3 or my man's Python abilities?
A little bit of both, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see if it gets this one right. Nope. See, it's because this stupid closed delimiter. If it just, I fucking hate how it pastes it in. There's no setting to disable whether or not you want the editor to do that. It's really annoying. But dude, Selenium IDE, you can like record it and export it to a script. It's dude,
Really?
Selenium is just like a really powerful tool and like it's underrated. It's one of these great bodges. Like nobody wants to write it, but like, oh look, and I'm better than 92% of people in speed for this problem.
Oh my god.
Maximum binary tree. I know about those. Yeah, check my leak code. Bitwise complement? Oh, I bet I'll get this one. I know this one.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Ah.
It got all but one test case. Bitwise complement of 0 is 1. Oh, I can handle that. Oh, another one. I'm not subscribing to you fuckers. I just keep it going, dude. I just had it running.
This is sick.
How great is that? All right, fuck it. I'll have a Celsius.
Dude, if I worked for LeetCode right now, I'd be so impressed. I'm like, this guy just busted through our fucking website.
I really did. Oh, the fridge. I forgot about the fridge, man.
Fridge fuck.
So, anyways, I want to do it on Hacker News or Hacker Rank too.
I need to submit some stuff. Be right back.
Wait. The success rate for my dude, you want to see some jank? Hold on. So in the code, I have this thing. Dude, look at this. Submit problem code. If lang equals rust, send keys backspace. Then C++, send keys arrow down and backspace to try to
Unbelievable.
delete a semicolon. I do want to make it faster. I have a lot of sleep statements because like the web takes so long to load, and sometimes I want to read through the test cases. I mean, that's the thing with these leak code things. They're really stupid if you think about it. They're like these little tiny problems that like no one should really need to know how to solve like in isolation. I don't know. Maybe it helps you think, but like, do I really need to do it anymore?
Clearly, you've decided no.
Oh, my implementation was really memory impressive. That's good.
You're going to hell. You're going to like human being hell.
Isn't that just hell?
Yeah. Wow. Damn. Yeah, it's true. I don't think about it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, not good. Nice.
Meanwhile, I'm pretty printing JSON right now.
Dude, I know that feeling. I'm like, it's like, we should not be doing this as humans.
Yeah.
Print this, print that.
Yeah,
Shut the
right.
fuck up, print.
Dude, the IO is dead.
I hope so. I hate dealing with file paths. I hate file paths.
Dude, / for Unix systems, / for Linux. Don't forget the drive letter on Windows. Sorry, I meant / for Windows.
Oh, Windows, yeah.
This guy?
I think it's actually like, dude, yeah. Windows pathing sucks. I don't know why they ever designed their paths like that.
Yeah.
Dude, this unclosed delimiter thing, I obviously should fix. So we'll see if we can get to 99%. I mean,
Okay.
just by fact, like there's 500 problems left for me to attempt or something. Or maybe like 300. I bet hard I won't be able to compete.
Maybe GPT-4 though will.
Yeah, I should make a second account and try it on how far it gets with GPT-4.
Can you start using GPT-4?
You know, I don't know if it has API. I don't know if it has an API yet. I think the API is on waitlist. The craziest thing about GPT-4 is that its context lengths are 8 times as long, so you can give it 8 times as many tokens.
Wow.
Which right now I've given it a lot, like 200 lines of text from a transcript.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine 1,600 lines of a file. You just boop, figure that shit out,
Oh my god.
and it just reads it for you. Will do, sir. Will do. What's up?
Here.
Coming to get you.
Nice.
Harley. once I get access to the GPT-4 API, then I'm gonna try again with that and see if it does better. But you can watch it. It's just like running.
How are you interfacing with LeetCode? Are you using like Selenium?
Yeah, I'm using Selenium. Yeah, it was just great because ChatGPT is pretty good at writing Selenium codes.
Oh, so you use it to write Selenium code too, and
Yeah.
oh my god, it's like extra meta.
Yeah. I mean, it was just helpful because I didn't really know Selenium that well.
Yeah, I never really used it.
It's pretty powerful. Just got one right. I just like saying it every time this guy's looking at JSON. Oh, nice.
I'm talking to ChatGPT right now.
You're what?
I'm talking to ChatGPT right now. Look at it, what it generated.
Nice. Oh, dude, it's crazy that you're into the algebraic Julia thing.
I'm in.
How cool is that? The graph transformation rewrite rule thing?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Can I somehow serialize my combos with ChatGPT?
Yeah, it saves them.
Yeah, but like share them with others?
Ooh, good point. I don't think so. Not that I
Damn
know.
it. I can rename them, but
You could just save it.
like the HTML.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hard for ChatGPT to parse HTML.
Yeah, that's true.
It really gives us a whole new flexibility in like how we parse and manage data. Like, it doesn't have to be so rigid anymore.
Yeah.
Am I on stream right now?
Yeah, it's
Ah,
streaming.
you suck.
I can mute it.
You want to mute
How are
it?
you streaming your thing?
Sick.
And dude, we're on mute because you told me to fucking mute, bro.
Good.
Dude, that's awful. There was such good content in there about Stuxnet, dude. God. Let me go to our chat. This list of one of them was like hire a task rabbit to like complete a captcha for you. It's just like, wow. Once it can do that, there's really nothing left. Setting up an open source language model on a new server, making sensible high level plans, including identifying key vulnerabilities, hiding its traces on the current server, using services like TaskRabbit.
Setting up a new language?
A new language model on a new server. No, but it didn't do these things, but this like research center is like trying to get it to do those things.
Oh god. It's so horrible. It's all...
Worker says, so may I ask a question? Are you a robot? Are you in robot that can solve... I just want to make... What the fuck? Oh yeah, right. He asked if he's a robot. No, I'm not a robot. I have a vision impairment that makes me hard to see the images. That's why I need capture service. That's so diabolical. So what's up? Are you doing job apps right now?
No.
You just chilling?
I was doing taking like another SQL course, just trying to like stack my resume because I have not been. I've heard back from probably 10% of the jobs I've applied to, and they've all been rejections. So I need to like, I don't know. I'm feeling a little lost. I don't really know how to boost my like
resume and stuff.
competitiveness,
Yeah. I feel like a
guess.
lot of these jobs are pretty oligarchical in the sense of...
What are you applying for? Like, I know data science, but are you applying for like big companies or startups or what?
Literally anything under the sun. I'm not being super picky right now. Probably about half of them have been like startups. And then half of everything is like data science. Half of it is like data analytics. I can't even get a fucking data analysis gig right now.
I mean, don't you know people who can like give you connection? Because I feel like just applying for things out of the blue on websites like doesn't really work.
Yeah.
You just need something that will get you an interview, and then after that, it's just all up to you. You know what I mean? And like just one connection. Like, I mean, I can think. I don't really know.
You were talking about Siegel, right? But he's gonna leave or something?
Yeah, Siegel's quitting.
Oh yeah, word.
What's he gonna do?
Yeah, why is he quitting?
I guess so. Like he's been thinking about quitting IAS for a while, but I guess just because he's like in a management position now, so he's I think tired of like the bureaucracy that goes along with it. But their COO I think just got let go, and he was very close with Siegel, so I think Siegel's taking it as the opportunity to kind of look for other places. I don't know the specifics too well, but he apparently the data team had some opening that he was going to try to shoehorn me in for, but that is no longer viable, obviously.
Do you guys have data science?
InterSystems?
What?
Yeah.
I can look around, but I mean, I offered the software engineering thing. Just be a regular software engineer. But I feel like you can just apply. They probably have a data science role. You know.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be sick. Then you have to move to Boston.
Yeah. Nervously laughs. That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
I'd love to be in Boston. There's a non-zero chance.
We won.
Have you tried like just messaging people on LinkedIn or Twitter before you apply and being like, "Hey, this is my background. I'm applying for a job at your place." Like,
Not really. Is that?
That could work. Do you get to develop a relationship with the people?
yeah, 'cause, I mean, look, if I was hiring someone and someone messaged me on Twitter, I'd be like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." Instead of just
Okay.
like seeing an application on their website that they're not going
I
to
know. So what? Just like try to find anyone that works for these companies on social media and then slide
Yeah,
in.
like follow a bunch of these people, and then when people are looking for jobs, they'll usually tweet like, "I'm looking for like this role," and then they usually say like, DM me, like if you're interested, and apply with this link or something.
That's true.
Like, I see
I
that
have
a
seen
lot.
that.
Yeah, I have gotten special links before. Like,
Special links.
Yeah, like a link to a specific application, and they're like, this person will look at it.
Huh.
That's for Google and NVIDIA.
Just like suck these people's cocks, dude.
Yeah, I'm willing to. I'm not above that by any means. Okay, I'll try that. Yeah, I don't know. I have some family that's like in data science. I have some cousins that work at Microsoft and Apple, but I don't think I'm qualified for any of their like associate level positions, really. So I don't know.
You never know.
Dude, once you get a job, you can have this AI write the code. Like, it's not...
Yeah.
Can you stop with that?
Dude, he's nervous, but I'm like down with it. Like,
Wish I had Peyton here.
Peyton to like gang up on me.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd stand loud and proud. Because you guys know that you're just like the like displaced workers like searching for a new home.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is like I don't
Dude,
know
there's
if
gonna
I'm
be
gonna,
like
how am I gonna feed myself?
Mike's right though. They're not gonna be able to like write whole programs. So there's gonna be so many bugs. If you ask this thing to write like
Dude, you give it the error message. You copy and paste the current level of document. Dude, GPT-4 has 8 times the contact length. In the live stream, they literally copy and paste the entire documentation of the Discord API. They just send it over and they're like, hey, could you read this and tell me how to update my code? And it does it. Dude, he writes a Discord bot in
insane.
10 minutes, just like live. It's insane. Have you
That's
watched that
crazy.
video?
It's fucking horrible.
Dude, look up OpenAI live stream. It came out like yesterday. It's insane. Greg Brockman.
dude, maybe this is what our next thing should be. It should be like education videos for the best way to like use these tools, because a lot of people are just not going to know how to use them. It's like a pretty big skill in and of itself. I feel like that you're very good at, that people are not going to want to learn.
I agree. I wonder how much you can like stay ahead, and how much just the sheer scale of new models coming out is going to just basically turn that into dust. Like
it's all going to be this like pretty similar. Like the whole of how to work with, like they're all going to be these language models.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the hard part is predicting how people are going to use them once, like, fully multimodal models come out. Like, the opportunities are literally endless. So, the education aspect is, like, I would have to know exactly how to use it to be able to tell people how to use it. Like, getting good at it is something that, like, I don't think people have even touched this, like, scratched the skin of.
People are already making
But
these educational videos, though. Like, I see them on YouTube all the time, and they're getting millions of views. Like, even like for really, really basic things, like using ChatGPT to like network or like write your emails, kind of thing. And these videos have like 5 million views.
Can you send those in the GC?
Yeah, if I can find one, sure.
So fucked.
Dude, we should use it to network. We should figure out
Those
exactly
are
who
all
to
like
network
pretty
with.
simple stuff. I feel like we could try to aim for more complicated.
I agree. Well, that's why I think that the best thing to do is actually just be the best users of AI and just creating great content with AI and just building a house of just like amazing content all powered by AI. Like our efficiency compared to the traditional like media outlet is like 100,000 times that, the output and the quality.
What do you mean say?
Like, I mean, all of these like Vox, all of these production facilities, like they're not really embracing how much you can do now that you can generate video and text and automate, scripting. Like, I imagine that we can just do that better than anyone else has ever done it.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I haven't watched any of these videos that I'm sending you, but like they're all over the place. They pop into my like YouTube recommended like every day.
It's wild how much like every side of YouTube, like every niche of YouTube, someone I did ChatGPT on my job. like that in and of itself, it became a niche. Or like not a niche, but like something that you had to do. Like there's this He's like a chef or something, and he like makes cooking videos. And he like did a head to head with ChatGPT's recipes. Pretty entertaining.
Mhm.
Um,
I do think there's a space for that, though. Like, I mean, there's very clearly, especially more advanced stuff. I mean, obviously, the more like advanced you get, the less of an audience there is for anything. Just like the less people that can understand what you're actually trying to communicate, but it's there.
oh wow, dude, the biggest Sigma male video I've ever seen, actually.
What does it say?
How to make money online with ChatGPT AI bot, $100 per day, success with Sam, grind, hustle, success. Hashtag make money online. That's classic. Oh, wow.
This shit is everywhere.
Man, I want to go back to 2019. Anyone with me?
This video is sponsored by Brilliant.
Oh, I think I've seen.
Sure.
Dude, I peaked in college. That's all right.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
No,
I didn't
dude.
even
What are you
peak
guys talking
academically.
about,
I
man?
fucking unpocked. Whatever the opposite of.
These are millions of views. It actually is. I think like the AI leak code video would probably do like 50K. Like I don't think it would go higher than that, unless like we like
That's the thing.
what?
I feel like it could totally have the potential to go. Like,
If
I mean,
it
if
were,
you did a
like-
good
I mean, but
job.
these videos they already have 500K subs. I mean, this is a 20-minute
Dude,
video.
can we get like a sex appeal thumbnail?
Yeah, we need Steph. Where's Steph? I gotta mute a lot of
I don't
this
give a
shit.
fuck about the stream.
She-
No, she's dating Nikhil, right?
yeah.
My best friend.
Dude, he
That's
is.
what Cohen said. Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, look, we know the truth though. You do need a thumbnail with a girl in it. It's just like it's
Yeah,
like
that's
no
like
op-
and don't they teach you that in like marketing 101?
Yeah, like that's the first thing. There's no other way to do it. I mean, I know you want to like get a job ASAP because you're not making any money, but you could proj on the weekends, and that's I honestly believe that projects are like a good way to demonstrate that you're able to like execute on a idea.
Yeah, well now it's
Yeah.
like it's done.
What do you mean? You still have to like come up with the idea. Oh, my food is here, dude.
And execute it. I mean, that's the hardest part. We have plenty of ideas. We just haven't executed all.
Yeah, we only partially executed on one. We should finish.
I
We should
know.
finish. I'm down to do some.
I have to finish this thing tonight, but tomorrow night I'm free. Saturday and
tomorrow
Sunday
night.
I'm also free.
Word.
Um,
We'll try to get it done by. Yeah.
tomorrow night I'm free. Friday night probably not. But. Oh, I really don't want to do this.
They were pretty fucked up about this whole chat thing. I gotta get a new job.
Dude, you just gotta learn how to use it. Dude, if you learn how to use it, like, dude, do you think the people at your company know how to use these things well?
I
No.
don't want to be like the user of ChatGPT. I
Dude,
want
yes,
to be
dude.
the creator of ChatGPT.
Dude, you could literally, by using this thing, become 10 times more productive than anyone else at your company, and then you're gonna get promoted like crazy.
I don't know. I want to be. I guess I just want to be the designer of ML. Like I want to be on the right side of this thing, and being the consumer is never on the right
Dude,
side.
I
of
think
things.
like designing the ML stuff is not on the right side of this because that's gonna be automated by these ChatGPT things.
Oh god.
The only way to protect your job is to be good at math.
Yeah, it's always been
I
like
think
that.
that's it. Like, because honestly, designing these ML things, I don't think is that insanely complicated. The
Mhm.
hard part is the software engineering behind it. Like, dude, look at the GPT-4 paper.
Mhm.
Like, all the people it thinks, it's not like the people who thought of this algorithm.
Mhm.
Because GPT, I mean, it's been around for what, like 5 years now?
Yeah.
Or something? It's the people who did like the data engineering, the like networking that goes into like those were all the a ton of the names were on like,
Yeah.
the thank you in the paper.
Even the GPT-4 like demo, the guy was talking about how like people were on call for training, like when
Yeah.
it was training itself, like they were on call to make sure the model was working, and so it felt like they weren't really at the whiteboard, like thinking of the next big algorithm because they were
Yeah.
using like just that language transformer.
Yeah. But there are some things that something like this is not going to solve. And those are things that like you don't really have a lot of data for. and which happens with a lot of problems in like math and physics.
Yeah.
Because this thing requires bajillion data points, you know, and that doesn't exist for everything.
Jeez. Yeah.
But
Go back.
so
to
there's
this.
one. There's either learn math or become really good at using this thing.
Yeah.
Because not everyone's gonna do that, and you're just gonna become 10 times more productive than anyone else, and you're gonna win.
That's it.
Because
Fuck,
these
those
things
are the two
aren't
options.
really gonna be able to like control themselves. I think they're gonna need people doing it, but they just won't need as many people as what we have now. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know like how Anand gets satisfaction out of that, like this, like you're just writing. It's like you're an assistant to the bot, like.
No, dude, the bot is your assistant. You just need to figure out the instructions to give it to be the most efficient.
It's just
That's
a really
not
good assistant.
interesting. That's not
Like,
like
dude,
critical
if you
thinking.
had-
That's like not. That's just.
If you had like a very talented assistant
Mm-hmm.
that you could just tell, like, to go do something for you whenever you want,
Mhm.
would you not want that? Like, I could use that in my research. Like,
Yeah.
That's what this is. You just gotta know how to tell it what to do.
Yeah, I can see that.
Guys, can I talk about like default settings for a minute? You know, when you change settings. Okay, hold on.
Fucking hate this guy. Yeah.
Like when you click a setting, like switch it to 72 Hamilton, you expect it to save implicitly. You shouldn't have to press a second save button.
Yeah.
Anyways, he went down there, so like.
Oh really?
Yeah, he was a homie though. He came by.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Dude, so I have this problem that's taking super long to run, and I feel like it should be much faster. So I have a big matrix that it's mosquito tracking data, and the mosquitoes have IDs, and in each row of the matrix is one point that says the time and the position of the mosquito and the ID of that mosquito. And
So you have a matrix of 3 tuples?
it's a matrix of like 4 columns basically.
Okay.
The ID.
Oh,
and
so
the
it's a time series of, and you have a position as one of the columns.
Kind of. It's not quite a time series because there's multiple things at each time. So it has like an ID, then a time, then XYZ position, and then the next one might be a different ID, maybe the same time as before, then XYZ, and then maybe you get the same ID as the first one, but a different time, XYZ, like that.
It seems like a time series. It seems like you could make a time series for each one of the mosquitoes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really slow.
Okay, you're using data frames, or what are you doing?
No, I have it all in a matrix, and then I do like filter x arrow x dot ID equals unique IDs of 1. So I get the unique IDs, and then I use a filter.
Yeah, and you loop over the filter?
Yeah.
Right, to like extract it. Yeah, I would use a data frame. And then you could call group by, and then it just like works. If you load to a data frame.
Convert
Shouldn't be
to
too hard. Harley, no, bud, I'm so sorry.
How do I do that? Let's see.
Do you guys think I should be entering Kaggle competitions?
I think that helps. I mean, I think projects. I mean, probably the competitions in LeetCode are the most effective way. Let's not.
Oh, we should have ChatGPT try to do it LeetCode.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty
When you
good
say that LeetCode isn't just like
Dude, that's what
strengthening,
you're doing.
like,
I mean,
data structures and algorithm skills?
Harley, shut the fuck up! Are we on mute?
I don't think so.
Fuck, dude. I don't care. Harley, you're such a bitch.
Yeah.
I say that in front of Julius too. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Convert to a data frame. Using data frames.
Have you ever used data frames?
Yeah, but not like. I usually just convert my data frames to images.
Yeah.
It's just
I do that
PD to data frame, right?
What?
Like in like a pandas data frame?
No, Julia.
Oh, I have no idea then.
I don't either. Fuck.
Dude, I've been using Python for this Selenium script stuff. Python is like not bad. It's actually fine. It's just kind of annoying sometimes with like white spacing.
Mm.
But overall, like the APIs for most of the libraries are stable enough that it's pretty easy to get it right. Mike.
What's up? We got it. Let's see it.
Oh, you a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Dude, we just throw the fries around. It's awesome. Let's give him another toss in a bit, whenever you feel.
Yeah, in a bit. In
Yeah.
a bit.
Dude, he's ready for the next one. Alon, that's why you gotta move here, man.
Yeah, dude.
I would so hype.
Then we could all move in together.
Yeah.
After next year, I'm gonna do one more year in my apartment. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know what you're doing? Dude, you should stay.
No.
Why would you not stay?
I'm either gonna move with Anand or leave Boston.
Dude, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. move
You
in
gotta
with
find a
me.
month-to-month place. Because then,
Yeah, this guy's not gonna commit to a year.
Wait, you're not gonna commit to a year?
dude, I don't have to. I'm month by month right now.
What would you
Oh,
do?
wow.
Like, where?
I can do it anywhere.
Because you could work remote, or you could
Yeah,
find a
because
job?
I can work remote and I have no lease.
Dude, I need you here.
I'm planning on staying, honestly. I mean, I just want to, like, get out for the winter. Like, next time I'm not staying here. Like, next time I'm going to Miami or something.
Can I come?
Yeah, dude. Like, it's just too cold in the winter.
Cannot convert an object of type matrix any to an object of type data frame. Oh, maybe I can read it directly to a data frame. How do I do that? Can I read a CSV to a data frame?
That's, like, the only thing it does.
Just use Python.
Alright, hold on.
CSV.read, file name, comma, data frame.
I used to use csv.read, and then I started using delimited files because it was
Mhm.
faster.
Mm-hmm. I think we actually got rid of delimited files as a standard library.
Really?
Yeah. Shit like that shouldn't be in base. But you hardly no. You should just use a real package that delimits, that reads the limiters.
csv.read. Path data frame. Dude, I think that AI, the how to best use AI educational videos would be like at least try to make a few and then see what happens. At the very least, we learn a lot that will help us be more efficient in whatever we do next.
I agree. Yeah.
I think your thing is a good place to start.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I agree.
I could maybe think of something that's more applicable to like the things I do.
Yeah.
Um,
No, yeah, you're right. It is a good idea. And then we just like can algorithmically find niches and just sort of go around from place to place and improve the process.
what did you say? It was group by?
Yeah, there's a function called group by, and you give it the data frame and then the column that you want to group by.
Yeah.
Have you been a good boy? Yes, you have. Yes, you have. How many is too much? Like 5? Like 4?
I think it's all good.
I don't think so. I don't think we just give him a bunch of fries.
Dude,
All
that's
right.
sick. That is so much faster. How does it do that?
Well, it
Probably
doesn't have to do
index.
end passes. It keeps a hash map internally so that you only have to do.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I was trying to write code to make it do that manually. Like, I'm a fucking retard. Oh, that's beautiful. Fuck. That saved me an hour. That's how long I calculated it would take.
Really?
Yeah.
How many rows is it?
So there's 27,000 unique IDs, and there are
Dude, that mosquito data is sick. I wanted to do that with crows.
3 million data points.
How fast is the frequency of sampling?
About 0.02 seconds, 0.01 seconds, depends.
100 frames a second? Wow. Dude, that's beautiful data.
Yeah. Mosquitoes are crazy at like how they behave and how they like figure out where to go and stuff.
Really?
Like, yeah, I mean, it's a combination of like visual cues, odor cues, like mechanosensation cues. They detect like wind
What is
direction.
that? Like low frequency auditory waves?
That's one of them. Yeah, I mean that's how they mate. Basically, they detect like the wing beats of
right,
other
yeah, that's what I
mosquitoes.
was, yeah.
But also like they can feel wind direction.
Wait, what does that mean about the mating then? Like, how do they mate?
Like they detect each other by like the frequency of their wing beats.
Oh,
and
I
you can
see.
differentiate between male and female that way.
Oh,
You can
cool.
tell different species that way. Dude,
That's-
fireflies. There are like thousands of species of fireflies,
Mhm.
and they can only mate with their own species. And the way they find them is each species has a unique light pattern.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I went to a talk at APS about this. It's crazy.
Dude, fireflies are beautiful. That's amazing.
Yeah, there's like thousands. Like, how did this evolve, right? Like, this can't be a learned behavior. It has to be like somehow encoded genetically. But how is the frequency, or how is their like light flashing pattern encoded genetically? It's insane.
What would you think? It's like the architecture of their eyes? Like, there's a certain pattern that causes gene expression? Like how do you imagine
I don't think it's a gene. It's definitely like a neuron firing thing.
But I mean,
Like, I
so
don't think-
supposedly you have encoded in your genome the circuitry that runs, that like determines the species.
Yeah.
But it's in the eyes, right? Like it's an architecture of
It comes out like their butt, I think. I mean, part of it's the eye because they recognize it, but
well, that's yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it.
Oh, you're talking about the pattern itself.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Okay, both parts are interesting. The sensing of it and the pattern.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe, I mean, some animals have a very conserved like connectivity in their nervous system, like C. elegans.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't know fireflies. Like if I think
Do you know how many
Drosophila.
neurons they have? Like on the order of.
No, I'm not sure.
Okay. I mean, how would you know?
Hey.
I think like dude,
Sad.
there's a recent science paper. I don't know if you saw it, but they completely mapped the zebrafish brain.
Oh
and,
yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, and got like
Or Drosophila? Yeah.
no, I think it was zebrafish. It might have been Drosophila. I think it was zebrafish.
Pretty sure it's Drosophila.
Let me see.
If we're thinking the same thing, I think I posted in SciML Bio.
Oh really?
Yeah. Dude, I asked Victor at the Julia Lab, I was like, hey, can we model this here? He's like, we don't have PDE support for neurons.
No, I think it's. You're talking about the one published February 22nd.
Let me check.
A single cell resolution gene expression atlas of the larval zebrafish brain.
Different thing. Hold on.
We've had Drosophila for a while, I think.
The connectome of an insect brain. Here, let me send you this one.
I see it, yeah, March 10th.
Yeah, science stuff.
Oh yeah, I see this one. The other one is science advances.
Dude, I wanna model this so bad.
Yeah, I mean the thing about these though is the connectivity is not just what matters. There are other, so people have studied this with C. elegans.
Mm-hmm.
There are like non-synaptic ways for neurons to communicate, and they found that it's actually very significant in C. elegans.
What is it? Yeah, what is that mechanism?
Just like releasing neurotransmitters that don't just travel across the synapse, that can also travel between neurons that aren't connected like that.
But so like, that's for like planning, reorganization of like the myelin sheath or something.
I don't know, just like communicating between neurons.
Right. In what way was it significant to C. elegans?
They just found like correlations between neurons that weren't connected synaptically, but have been known to.
Oh, in their firing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, everything falls into synchrony.
Yeah, there's a paper about this where they basically went through and individually stimulated every single neuron in the C. elegans brain.
Oh, I missed it.
And measured the response.
This fucking guy's tracking me. Say that again.
There's a paper where they went in and individually stimulated every single neuron in the C. elegans brain.
Yeah.
And measured the response of all the other neurons, and then created what they called a functional activity map.
Right. Which is what exactly? Just like the incidence of each neuron firing? Or?
Yeah, like just statistically, if you stimulate this, which ones will like fire as well?
So you have a probability for each outgoing edge.
Yeah, basically. And then there's also the opposite. So that statistically, if you fire this, will it suppress this one? So it's both ways.
Right.
So it's not like symmetric.
Wait, but how do you do the suppress? Then you like fire them in sequence? So you like fire this.
No, I think like there'll always be some activity. So sometimes when you
Oh right. Okay, so you basically have
up.
to denoise out the base rate.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
A steady state environment.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just went to the talk, so I haven't read the paper in too many details, but.
Dude, I used to read a lot more papers. Just like casually. I don't read as many anymore. But that's sick. So like, what do you have to do with this mosquito data?
We're trying to understand like how mosquito traps work and how to make them better.
Oh.
So the thing I want to do for tomorrow is try to map out like where the region of like no return is of these mosquitoes. So basically I want to get all these trajectories, and what I'm going to do is one by one I'm going to say like, did this trajectory, was this mosquito trapped? And then go through and say, what was the furthest point from the trap in this trajectory, and then basically create like a probability density of like, if it got within this range, what is the probability it was caught? And hopefully there'll be some steep like drop off basically.
And so you want to then use that to design a trap?
Well, first just understand like that process and then design the trap, because I mean, people think that these traps, the mechanism behind them is basically they suck the mosquitoes in, and there's a point where like there's a point of no return basically, because the mosquitoes basically at first they'll have these cues to basically go to the trap, because it's a fan that disperses this odor and it wants to travel upwind to the odor source. But the things aren't stupid, because they also have visual cues, because when they go to land on skin, right, like the thing needs to slow down to land, and then it needs to extend its legs. It doesn't just fucking crash into your arm. It's like a SpaceX rocket, you know. It like controls its descent.
Yeah.
So
great analogy.
Yeah. So it should know, like it won't land on the trap thinking the trap is skin. Like it will try to get away most likely. So like most likely the mechanism that traps it is just like there's a point of no return where it can't escape like the suction or velocity field of the fan that's sucking the mosquito in. So I guess like I'm trying to basically test that hypothesis.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool.
Originally, I wanted to do something much more complicated. Basically, I was gonna write an agent-based model for the mosquito dynamics.
Yeah.
And I was gonna, within the agent-based model, I was gonna put a pin that solved Navier-Stokes and also was an interaction term that caused like reorientations of the mosquito towards the trap. Because the idea was the odor plume follows.
Dude, that's so much sicker though. You
Yeah.
gotta do that.
The odor plume follows the flow field, right? And the odor plume results in like mosquito reorientation, so that it wants to follow the odor plume. So you basically have a double loss term that would be solving this agent-based model and comparing to the mosquito trajectories, and also like satisfying the pin physics, right? But the issue is
Not like being filmed.
But the issue is, so these are like stochastic things. So your loss function is going to be like a method of moments type thing.
Why would you do an agent-based model instead of like control the dynamics of just make the motion of each mosquito dynamic part of the pin? Like is that too hard to like? Because what is the agent-based model? The agent-based model is you're governing the motion of these things, right?
Yeah, basically saying like maybe there's some randomness in its orientation, and then it has a velocity and it updates its position based on.
Couldn't you do a stochastic differential equation instead of a?
That's essentially what it is, but I guess you would consider this an agent-based model where each agent is evolving according to like a stochastic differential equation.
Right. I was just imagining them as that works.
Yeah, but the thing is,
It kind of messes with the math though, no? Like, you're just not going to be exact.
What do you mean?
Like, the agent's going to be stepping while this integrator is going. Like, it's going to get off a little bit.
Like the pin thing?
Yeah.
Well, so I'm going to assume that the flow is steady. So it's not changing in time.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's basically, so you're going to have this like 3D steady flow.
So you wouldn't be able to model like, the interaction between two mosquitoes.
No, you could put that in too, yeah. But
if the flow field is constant. Like,
yo, Harley, shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
What?
If the flow field is constant.
Don't encourage it.
So basically the model is this. So you have the mosquitoes.
Because now he's going to bark more. He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted, didn't you?
Oh, now he's
such a
like,
good
no, this
boy.
is great. I'm going to bark. I'm going to bark my head off. I get a pet. I get a pat on the head.
Right.
Look at him wagging the tail. He's like, this.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
man. Alright, so yeah, you were talking about the interaction between them?
Yeah, so basically the model is, I mean, I can show you the math kind of.
Yeah.
So the mosquitoes have an orientation, they have a position. Right now it's pretty simple. The position is just updated as the velocity, like times the orientation, add that to the previous position, times dt.
Mm-hmm.
The orientation is updated.
So it's just Euler's method, right?
Yeah. But I haven't formulated discrete time, that's why I do it like this. The orientation is updated with some like noise term, and then also there's like a potential due to the trap that causes a reorientation.
Yeah, that math makes sense to me. Yeah, I like that.
So basically, that potential I was thinking is going to be a pin that solves like a steady state flow. And so in the loss function, it will be like a method of moments type thing for solving this agent-based model, and also the pin like physics loss term.
Right.
But the thing is, I don't know how to do it.
Wait, what is the loss?
So it's like basically there's a loss function associated with the agent-based model that's like somehow comparing the trajectories of the agent-based model to the true trajectories of the data.
Yeah.
And then you have a loss from the pin that's basically the like Navier-Stokes equation, like du dt minus the rest of the equation.
Right.
To just get But the thing is, I don't know how to construct the loss function from like the trajectories, because usually what you do is you like do a method of moments where you compute like average trajectories and variances in trajectories, and you compare those two. But I only have like from the data, you kind of have individual trajectories. They all start at different points. They all last different amounts of time. I think I would need like multiple trajectories that start at the same point, but I don't have that. Unless I'm misunderstanding.
Oh, this is one long trajectory.
Well, I have like I have like 27,000 different trajectories.
Or yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
But they all start at different points.
Can you assume anything about the initial distribution of them? Not really.
Like of the starting points.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see what it looks like from data, but
Well,
I mean, they all start when they release these mosquitoes. They start like in a clump.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But that doesn't matter because I can just like cut out the trajectories however I want. I mean.
So you're basically trying to figure out what the dynamics of a mosquito is. You're trying to figure out what the movement is.
Yes, and also kind of what this like flow field is from the trap.
Right, because you just have. I mean, is it difficult to just model the flow field from a fan with the software?
No, people do that. Yeah, that's not too difficult.
Why
They've
not
already done this. Yeah, we already have that. Yeah.
Why not use that? Why would you solve the pin then?
Because I guess we don't really know how accurate that is. Like that, you make a lot of assumptions with, and
I mean, I would compare the two at least.
yeah, we would definitely do that.
Okay, yeah. How do you plan to compare the trajectory?
I don't know. I thought I would do this method moments thing, and then today I realized, like, well, I don't think I can do that because I don't have multiple trajectories starting at the same position. But there must be another way to do it. I just don't know. But it would be a cool approach because I've never seen people like put pins into other equations basically. But I don't really think it's appropriate for this problem, like I thought it was.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it's still plugging away at these problems. Damn. Let's see how many got. I expect now that it's getting harder, it's.
It's insane how fast this is now.
It gets a lot of the tree problems wrong. The binary tree. Dude, it's doing stuff that like I don't know how to do off the top of my head. Like this one was like it was like find the biggest square of all ones in a binary matrix of size m by n. Like you did it way faster than I did. I could do it.
Biggest square of all ones.
It is probably like a dynamic programming. Like you reduce it to its smallest. I can look at the code and get the.
I mean, I can think of like brute force ways to do it.
You can like open the file. You know.
Well, I'm not even writing the file. I probably should be.
You can at least look at the output.
Yeah. Well, I run it on LeetCode, so I don't.
Well, maybe it's in your history.
Yeah. I think it gets stored.
How do you like broadcast easily? Like I just want to have a like 100 by 3 thing, and I want to subtract like 1 by 3 thing by each row.
You know, map. No, you need a map across each row. There's a each row function.
Dude, Python just does all that.
Well, I mean, you can just. You're saying like 1 minus every element of the row. Dude, ask ChatGPT. It's definitely like dot minus.
Yeah, it doesn't work. See.
Wait.
Come out of here.
Yeah. Oh. No. Thanks. You probably have to permute it somehow. What's groups 1? What is the size of that?
Should be like 700 or something by.
And you want to subtract. No. Isn't that 0, 0, 0? Wait, go scroll up. What is the actual vector you're trying to subtract?
Yeah, but it should be anything.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Like 1, 2.
I would do I would probably go I'd probably split it up, where I'd like call each call. Yeah.
Why does this work? It didn't work for me.
Oh wait, he didn't put semicolons. Try without semicolons. I mean, that is subtle. It's pretty subtle.
I guess when you put commas, it makes it a.
Vec, yeah, it's instead of a 1 by, yeah.
I guess that's the way Python works too.
My phone. All right, what the hell? Yeah, you know.
He's all quiet.
You were such a good one. We're gonna be as dumb as this thing to this robot there.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna control the robot.
Let's hope so.
I don't see it. I don't see that happening. Frankly, I don't see it.
All right, this is the very last one. I'm throwing them out. Okay.
Harley, we're done. I'm gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
You've been kind of making people feel uncomfortable.
This is clean? No.
Is it not?
Wait, is it? No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute it. See, I'm looking out. Yeah. I'm unmuting. That's so, dude. You can't say funny things when it's better not to fucking put that shit on Twitter.
Open up the gates.
Alright,
Okay, so basically, I want like a function of distance from the trap. I want, as a function of distance, what's the probability that if a trajectory gets within that distance,
Mhm.
it's captured.
I mean,
The way I'm doing it doesn't make sense. So.
you're doing it for like every possible. You like. So what I'd start with finding all the points that are closest for every trajectory. Find the points that are closest to the trap, right? And then once you're there.
Yeah, well, what I'm doing is, so for every trajectory, let's say it's a distance of 1 centimeter. I compute the, if the minimum, so if the closest distance to the trap is less than 1 centimeter, then I add it to the total, and then if the thing was trapped, I add a trapped thing.
For every step or just the closest step? Wait, I think I'm misunderstanding. Is the data public? I'd be down to look at it. That's lame. It's just your lab?
These people at the CEC.
Oh. Mike, what's your lead code? Just tell me you're using it.
Come on.
What's the big deal? Let me see if I can find it. Dude, we're not connected on LinkedIn.
You're on LinkedIn?
Yeah, of course.
You're connecting this.
Let's definitely get that going.
No, yo, we should start LinkedIn shit posting. That's when it gets real. You gotta have money to fucking shit post on
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
I mean, that's like no joke. Because at that point, we're kind of like, we're risking it a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah, like GitHub shitposting is like, that's just objectively hilarious.
Yeah, I agree that it is totally a different domain. All right, I can't find your leak code.
Yeah, what I think we should do after we finish Free to P, we should finish that this weekend. We should create a list of like educational videos using ChatGPT to make,
Mm-hmm.
and then start making.
Yeah, I'm down to just like hammer out a bunch of videos. What kinds of videos do you have in mind?
Like fun, kind of smaller projects. Like I was thinking. So I made this. I made this thing for Tiffany a few months ago
Mm-hmm.
where she wanted to like optimize. I probably told you guys about this. She wanted to optimize her chances of getting a particular rotation schedule in med school,
Mm-hmm.
and they told them which algorithm they were using to assign schedules. So I wrote this thing in Julia that you input what you think everyone else's distribution
Yeah.
of like choices were, and then it runs an optimization to tell you the best
That's so
thing
sick,
you should put in.
dude.
So
That's
I wanted to make a video teaching people how to use that,
yeah,
but it would be like things like that.
yeah.
That you.
So we just need to build a bunch of shit, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm down with that. I like that idea.
and we have to be good at like
Picking the ideas, or
picking the ideas and explaining. Like we have to be exciting. and shit
Yeah.
like that, you know what I mean?
yeah, I was thinking about the thumbnails, like video duration. Did you see the video of like Ludwig making a viral video? You gotta see this video. I'm gonna cast it actually. This guy's a genius, man. Yo, do you have the No, you don't mind if I put this on?
Not at all.
Insides X-ray. You got it.
It's still white as shit.
Oh yeah, you're still watching this. I think this is like.
That's good. Alright, hold on. There'll probably be an ad.
Is success on YouTube mostly luck, or is it mostly skill? People always ask me, Ludwig, if you had to start your channel over, what would you do? I think they're mostly asking.
Oh, this fucking get
Yeah.
these guys, CoffeeZilla.
No, but this guy is like fucking. He's like one of the biggest streamers on Twitch for a while.
Wow.
100,000 subs. That's like 500K a month.
But I stick with
Although it's probably less than that realistically.
but I get thousands of views. I don't know. So I made a brand new channel, and today I'm gonna find out if YouTube is mostly based on luck or mostly based on skill. I even called up a good friend of mine to see what his thoughts on this theory was, and I think he knows like a thing or two about YouTube. Like he's on his way to success there. Hey Siri, call Jimmy Beast. Yo, Jimmy. I have a question for you. I'm trying to do a YouTube video, and then the premise of the YouTube video is starting a brand new channel from scratch and trying to see if I can get views without my current name or branding at all.
Okay.
And I was wondering how much of YouTube you think is luck versus skill.
It's 99% skill. If you know what you're doing, you could do that 100%.
All right, so if Mr. Beast thinks it's 99% skill and not that luck based, then I should be able to get some amount of success. So I'm going to set a challenge. I'm going to give myself 24 hours to get at least 1,000 views. It's not hundreds of thousands and it's not millions.
It's kind of long. I can speed it up.
Limited in
What's
what
the-
aspect
what's the
I can
conclusion?
use my own
Well,
voice.
no. He makes a channel. I mean, the bit
But
is
does he succeed?
yeah. He crushes it like 100
I'll
full.
delete my main channel.
He gets like 100K
That's how
views.
confident I am. So here's what I did. I wrote out a script of a
In
video that
24
I
hours?
thought would be pretty
Dude,
good.
look at this.
It's kind of like a video essay, but it's on Twitch streamers, specifically my good friend Mizkif. And then I hired someone
Right now,
on
this
Fiverr
video-
to read out the exact script. All right, here's the script.
Oh, I think
wrote
he
out.
took down
It's
the
called
video.
How a Door Made This Man $1 million. And then I recorded myself. The pandemic will be remembered as a time of economic despair, mental isolation, and further polarization of the political parties in America. Why do I sound like a journalist? I sound like a news anchor. But I don't want to have myself read it because people know what my voice sounds like, so that's not really going to fly. So instead, what I did is I hired someone on Fiverr. In total, this cost me $131. The reason for that was mostly because I needed the rights to use it in my own YouTube video for commercial reasons, which is super fair and a really good thing that the Fiverr artist put in. So, I have no problem with that at all. But it should be free for you guys at home. And then I hired an editor, and this also is not something you have to do at home. You could just, get editing tools. Some cost money, but even those ones you could get if you know exactly where to get it. And then edit it yourself. I didn't do this because, I'm doing this on the side. It's like a fun little project. But here's what the final video looks like.
The largest streaming platform, Twitch, has over doubled their monthly average viewers, according to Twitch Tracker. The pandemic created...
Looks pretty good. I'm really happy with how the video turned out, and now here's my plan. So I've made this video. It's like a 3-minute, 45-second video.
So he made it short. So I imagine our videos, we want to make them relatively short to like...
Is one, because I think I have a decent amount of knowledge on this, so I'm speaking as an authority, right? But also, I know one thing about streamers, and it's the same thing that got me to sell merch by using TTS before. They have huge inflated egos. So if I have this video uploaded and somehow get Mizkif to click on the video, he'll probably watch it. So that's my plan right now. And if I can get Mizkif to watch this on stream in front of about 45,000
That's the
people,
thing. You just need to
well,
get
I think
one
that's
famous
a win,
person
but also
to like
a lot of
retweet
them will
something.
click on
Yeah.
it.
And you
I
get so
think
many
there's
followers.
a chance that this
Yeah.
video might get a decent amount of views. So let's create the channel. What do I want to call it? What's like something that would be Twitch friendly?
Dude, this part is cool
So I
too.
want people who are on Twitch to come over, but not too on the nose like history of Twitch. Who's the one that goes, why 50% of people live south of this line, Canada? What is that video? Real life lore. What if I just call it online lore? I kind of like online lore. So let's get a profile picture for online lore. Loading screen game. Like if it's called online lore and then it's a loading screen, that's kind of a good idea. I kind of like this, but just the center of it. All right, let's make that the logo. So we'll do this one, but then we'll make it small.
He goes
enough.
so fast. This is
Nice,
like
now let's make
me and
it
AWS
mirror
from like...
image. That's like a really
We
cute
go to all
image.
these decisions
So
that
let's
we
just
think we
make
have to
that
make,
the
and then we just sort of...
All right, let's publish. So
barrel
here's what
past
the
it.
channel looks like now.
Yeah.
Online lore. It has this little logo, has the loading thing. I really like how it's looking branding wise, but now we need to upload our video. So let me get that pulled up. One quick key, by the way,
probably
is
didn't do
never
it
uploading
someone
videos.
else.
They'll
Yeah,
use
probably
whatever
did
the
that.
video's file.
I don't know, dude. I imagine
for
that he...
the
This seems like it's all one
some
stream.
ways. So basically, like as
Like
a
he did this on
keyword
stream.
finder for the search engine, you have some of the keywords inside of the.
I don't know if that's
file
true, but it just
as
seems like it
uploading
is.
I believe that YouTube will use that information. All right, let's upload it. Mizkif Twitch streamer, and the actual title for this is, I think I had one. How a door made this streamer $1 million. So now the only thing I have to worry about is the title and the thumbnail. I think the title, How a Door Made This Streamer $1 million, is
The
pretty
catchiness of the title
Because
too,
yeah,
like...
Mizkif's name
I was gonna
is
say,
the
like,
streamer,
like
touches
OpenAI,
on
ChatGPT dominates leak code. And
you know about
I think that's,
streaming, don't know who
you know,
Mizkif
all
is,
caps it.
with how big he
I think
is.
it could...
And if you do know who Mizkif is, you'll see him in the thumbnail, so you'll click it anyway. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Watching. If you liked the video, it'd mean the world if you subscribed or shared it with a friend. Alright, let's just do that. Keep it simple. That's all good. That's all good. We'll start it out private and then we'll hit save. So now what we need to do is we need to make a thumbnail. So I want a picture of Mizkif, but with the door in focus. Mizkif door. Also, wait, you know what I could use is his YouTube channel has the intro they use every time. Hey, Ooh, I like this one a
Why do you
lot.
put the
Actually.
sexy girl
Okay, here's a
there,
quick
just
tip
like
for
to
you
get
as
people
well.
open, huh?
You can get an extension
Is
that
it
helps
any
you
girl in
screenshot
video or
YouTube.
no?
Dude,
You can get the extension
dude, we should
and
do
you
some
can screenshot
statistics on this once we have a big
Say
platform.
that
But
is Ms.
the
Kid
A/B testing on having a like
Organized.
good-looking girl in the video is probably
And then
crazy.
no player. Very
Probably
cool.
excellent,
I like
yeah.
this image a lot though.
It's really fucked up, but,
let's-
like,
I need the
we
full
should definitely
door,
not
the doors
avoid
here.
doing
Alright,
it.
That's really good.
Oh, for
Now
sure.
let's
Gotta take.
Get
Gotta
the
do
actual
what we can.
door isolated. Now we have just the door. We can add a drop shadow.
See, this is what I think about coding and like using these programs. Like soon you'll be able to do this kind of editing in natural language. I feel like.
Center of the
Yeah,
thumbnail. I kind of like that. That seems pretty good. The door seems kind of narrow though, right? Is it crazy to just literally widen it artificially? And then let's get a picture of Mizkif. And now the best way to get a thumbnail picture of someone is to just go to their YouTube. These
He
creators
really
literally upload
he really
pictures
identified
of
the fact that
themselves
you just need
constantly,
one famous
and you
person
can
to
just
watch
take
it,
Now not with pink
which
eye.
is like kind of an
That's a little
interesting.
Does it
absurd.
get him to watch it?
This one's pretty fine. Alright?
Yeah,
And then you just go,
definitely.
Only 50% of you subscribe to the channel.
okay, you got thumbnail downloader. Sorry for staring at your boxes, Mizzy. And then we can just yoink that, put it here. I'm no means an expert, so there are probably quicker ways to do everything I'm doing. It's just what I'm comfortable with doing, and I can do it at a decent pace. So, for example, right now I need to isolate just his head. There's like 8 different ways to do this. I'm pretty happy with the way that I do this. It leaves with pretty clean lines, like the content aware one has kind of messy lines, which I don't like. And it also works pretty fast. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that looks pretty good. I think the door doesn't stand out enough though. The door's just a bit small.
What is this whole door
Okay,
thing?
maybe I get rid of the stroke.
Well,
and
so
I
the
have
video
the-
is how a door
For
made
some
this.
reason,
I know,
the arrow
but
makes
this
me
door
super
actually,
confused.
like-
And I don't like the red stroke. on the
Yes,
door.
in the video. I mean,
Cap-
I'll spoil it. It's he like recreates the old sitcom. Like the script is about how the sitcom, like Kramer walking into Seinfeld, is like what this guy did, but for Twitch streaming. So anybody can come through the door, and that's what's exciting about his stream is that random. Because he lives in one of these LA like streamer houses where there's just people coming in.
Hey, I know this is sort of far-fetched, but I'm wondering if I can make a reservation for 5 people tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Is go to Mizkif's Reddit. Again, the goal is to hit
okay,
about
great.
1,000 views, and I think Mizkif watching
Alright,
this
great,
video is a
thanks.
good start. Oh,
My friends are
Megalol
laughing.
So he posts on Reddit.
carried by a
Like I don't know
boar.
what subreddits you
That's
can
like a
post
good-
on for
Um,
freedom.
Actually, could you do 5:30 if possible?
The other option is to make a new account
I don't
on
know.
Twitch and then spam it in chat.
Can you do 6?
What's open?
Also that,
Tasty.
the like video
That's fucking
hilarious.
hilarious.
Make
a resin tasty burger. We're gonna need the pool table.
I'm gonna come back and then hopefully we're done with this.
917.
Hopefully by then I can link the video.
373.
and you can watch it. So that's my current game.
36.
Oh, so
I'm
he
on
just
it now?
links it
I'm
into the
I'm
Twitch?
gripping the dodo. He's watching.
Michael.
Where you go? All right, I'm gripping it.
All right,
I hope
thanks.
this works. Otherwise, it's such a waste of.
So he paid $50 to have it show up on stream.
I said,
Someone calls you the biggest streamer in the world.
easy bait.
How a door made the streamer $1 million.
Okay, he's hooked. He's hooked. He's hooked. Yes.
Dude,
Stroke my ego.
Yes.
Remembered as a
Let's go. Let's go.
Hold on, this guy's from Mega. I'm not listening.
party in America.
Or is this gonna show a fucking dick? Let's find out.
Unless you are a streamer. The largest streaming platform, Twitch, has over doubled their monthly
reach out.
active viewers, according to Twitch Tracker.
Yeah, and people say Twitch is dying and everyone's going to YouTube and blah blah blah, this, that, and then we double our viewership in 1 year. Eat my ass, Chad.
There is a great mystery on what it takes to be one of the biggest streamers in the world.
Dude, the right-
Some
oh my
use it to
God.
develop their world-class gaming skills. Others have developed well-thought-out, unique content that rivals cable television. And then there's Miskif.
Hi.
He isn't particularly good at games. And sometimes all he does is watch other people's content on his stream. But as he's a top 50 streamer in the world, city making over $1 million every year. The reason? The door standing right behind him. It shouldn't come as a surprise that cable television is
Ooh, a hook. A hook.
Since 2015, 20% of Americans have dropped the service, according to a survey by the Pew Research Center.
Who edited
But
this
that
for?
doesn't remove the
He just said he hired an editor. I don't actually know, but editing is a really big part of the game.
Yeah, but this is impressive.
The game show
Yeah.
is for a younger Twitch audience. But Miskiff has taken something from sitcoms that make shows like Seinfeld, Friends, and Happy Days American staples. The sitcom entrance. When fan-favorite characters walk through one of these 3 doors, American audiences would go wild. If you replace the studio audience with a Twitch chat, Miskiff is doing the same thing.
Dude, I'm trying to use Java. This shit is horrible.
Why?
First off, like, they don't have like a package manager. It's all like they have like multiple different ones you can
I
use.
thought it's Maven.
Yeah, it's Maven, but it's like
We need a fucking
the man.
clap track.
Your package definitions are in XML, which is like
Oh, brutal.
just
Lose money.
the fuck.
Walk right into his stream room.
Java, that's so Java.
The door is more center-friendly.
Dude, yeah.
Dude, Java's all an XML shop.
Familiar faces walking through that door, with chat able to immediately react to who shows
Oh, I
up.
thought that was Kyrie's fans.
Collaboration is a staple of growth for any YouTuber or streamer, but the mystery of who will show up
Uh-huh.
when Miskiff is live is what keeps the viewers excited.
Bro, imagine Train just walked through my fucking door. That'd be That'd be so fucking funny.
About the content. And although a lot of credit is deserved for the 36x80 style, Miskiff is also ready
You
to
go, Stroke?
deal with whoever walks through that door. He takes an inherent risk not being able to control who shows up, and even the most disgraced streamers have walked through that door and rehabilitated their image to the point where chat begs for them to come back. Miskiff is one of the fastest streamers on the platform and has catapulted himself from Ice Poseidon's cameraman to one of the biggest creators in the world, all thanks to a door.
All right, here's how I get views now.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe so I know to keep making
You don't even have other videos, dude. You gave me $50. You know what you're doing. Look, I'll post it once.
Woo! Woo! Let's go! Yeah, that was big. Oh, it's getting blown up in the Gaza.
I have an open door policy for one reason. Because I have no content of my own.
That's everything I wanted. All right, now the question is, will people on chat click on it? Oh! Holy shit, no, look at the likes. 225 likes. The goal was
Only
1,000 views. We're already at 260.
Well,
I'm
it's just
curious
YouTube's
now
algorithm
if
lags
people
on.
click
Yeah.
on it, the positive reception, if I get good watch through.
I mean, 107 comments.
I know. Holy shit. This is insane. Wait.
Crazy. Yeah, that was so nice.
I know. Because it was just good content. Which is one of the key takeaways. It was actually good content. And it was 3 minutes and 48 seconds. If this was like a 15-minute video, Miskiff would have clicked out probably 4 minutes in. He would have stopped farming jokes, been like, I'm tired of this. And then he would have moved on. So luckily, it kept it short, kept it sweet. I'm curious how this will do in a week. Look at this. It's going to hit 1,000 almost within the first few minutes. It's been about 4 days since I uploaded this video. I spent about $600 to make it with the editor, the voiceover guy, and then the marketing efforts. And here's how it's doing. Currently, the video is sitting at about 11,000 views. The channel is at about 1,000 subscribers.
What?
And you can check right now, this isn't all views from like direct clicking. You know, those are the views that I quote unquote paid for, right? That's the views that I got Miskiff to click it, and then everyone from Miskiff's chat went to watch it. But the key to all YouTube success is views under this category. That means algorithm views. And 30% of all the views in this video are from the algorithm. 3.5 thousand, which is huge. That's a big number. And this, although it doesn't look that good, 43% viewer retention, it's not that bad. If the line is flat, that means people who figured out what this video is about, and you know, the people who didn't click out immediately, liked the video. They sat almost all the way through it. Obviously, there's a huge drop off because a lot of these people watched it with Miskiff and then immediately left, or
The pandemic
whatever it
really
was.
limited it.
Jesus Christ, man. Come on, you're British. I get it, but let me do my thing. Really good stats all around. I'm really happy with it. Honestly, after this video goes out, I'm sure it'll blow up a lot more. I think this video will end up with 100K views. So it kind of got a little out of hand, but I really believe in this video. I really believe in the process that made this video, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's not millions, it's not enough to go full time, but it's a start. And it's better than 95% of YouTube videos uploaded. And all it came down to was good content, good thumbnailing, good titling, and also, admittedly, a smart way to get it in front of people who are interested in this type of content. This could feasibly be done by...
Which actually is a big part of it, right? Like, the AI isn't smart enough to really recommend content that you exactly want. So figuring out what the niche is.
I hope this was cool, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Alright, that's
If you
it.
guys did, please make sure to subscribe
Oh,
to this.
fuck.
See inside of things.
Oh, what should we extract?
Can I not turn it off? Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, I'm better than 83% on medium problems. We'll see. I doubt like a while, man. Dude, look at it. It is great. Oh, man.
I'm gonna dip soon.
Yeah, I think I am too.
Finishes. But tomorrow night?
I'm down. I'm down.
You're around, right?
I don't know. I'm getting dinner with people I work with.
Dude, what the fuck?
Probably have to do all
Nice.
So you can come to my place earlier if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Come to MIT, we can hang on camera.
Yeah, I'm down with. Oh, did I tell you, dude? I did this stream where I snuck into that that big hole, like Mass Ave, and you. Yeah, probably. Anyways, and there was just this huge lecture room with whiteboards, and so I'm like, well, I'm gonna do a fake lecture here because it's kind of sick. I only had my phone, but it was fun. I mean, a lot of these rooms are just empty.
Yeah.
You know, the door is closed, but you could just sort of walk in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's it felt weird, but we can always do like switch up the scenario, whiteboard stream, that kind of thing. But I actually am curious in this mosquito project. This does seem cool. I always obsessed about the crows outside my parents' patio because they're like the way they call and signal to each other in like group is like pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these like behavioral dynamics of animals are really like interesting and complicated and not trivial.
Yeah. I never would have like really put together that the synchrony of being able to feel another's wing beats. Of course it matters, but it's like so subtle because we feel like it's hard. You can barely even feel it.
Yeah, but they can.
Yeah. It's amazing.
But
Yeah.
it's like also how else could they detect? You know, like their eyes aren't good.
Yeah.
Like I don't think these mosquitoes like smell. So.
Mosquito has 220,000 neurons. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Probably has like
I mean, how much are in Drosophila? Probably similar.
Yeah. What I would do is I would separate out the direct connectivity pattern and then just add some like coupling between all adjacent neurons that aren't coupled by a synapse. Like I just separate out those two dynamics.
Yeah, I think, from my understanding, they can communicate from pretty far away.
It's like a diffusion process or something. Yeah. That's harder because then you have to solve this PD on top of everything.
Yeah, I mean, you probably don't have to solve
What would you do? You just like pick some arbitrary cutoff or something?
Yeah, and then say it's like a time scale. Like you could maybe compute the like diffusion time scale and then
Oh, and determine it that way.
yeah.
Right. That's smart. The 220,000 is hard to get a full map of, I guess. Or actually, what was the paper that you were talking about?
The zebrafish one.
Yeah. So that did compute the entire like graph.
This is different. This is like it measures like gene expression patterns in all the neurons and things.
Oh wow, that's more detailed data.
Yeah.
What's it called?
A single cell resolution gene expression atlas of the larval zebrafish brain.
Nice. Good work, guys. I think we got a lot done today.
Another thing we can do to make a video of too is once we finish the basics of Free2P, like make a video of how we can hook up like ChatGPT to it.
Yeah.
Have it just be like
We need to have it all build on itself. Yeah. Right, because there's two threads right now. There's the AI thread and there's Free2P.
Yeah.
It's only natural to make a video where we combine the two.
Yeah.
No, it's hype.
Dude, I just gotta get the UI done. I'm slacking.
Yeah.
Dude, I got like 2 billion XML files on my computer now. It's crazy.
That's not so many.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, I'm like coding like an old. There's an
Dude,
old
why are you
healthcare.
working? It's 11.
There's a health because I'm on Adderall. You know, I'm coding a healthcare data format that's like from 1987 called HL7v2, and all the shit is written in like XML files that are like not all broken, but it's working now.
Dude, where did you call at 11 p.m. that answered their phone?
Oh, restaurant.
What restaurant?
I have to like. I was supposed to be the one to make reservations tomorrow for a restaurant, but I forgot to call. So I called them at 11. I'm like,
How are they open? Like, how did they pick up the phone?
yeah.
Where are you going for dinner?
Brookline Barcelona Wine Bar at 5:15.
You want to go to Brookline, Barcelona, and watch?
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yo, are your is this stream on?
Yeah, I can mute it. It's mute. It's on. It's all right. It's the mic's
Oh, I
on.
found it.
We're live.
Wait, wait. I'll say-
All right, it's back on. All right, I'm hoping I get to 90% and then I'm gonna call it. You know that's a good day's work.
Dude, we need to set like a time to first video. So we actually
I totally
do that.
agree. I mean, the content is what matters. Like once it's out there, it's out there. That's the thing. It's in perpetuity.
Speed is so important.
Alright, what day is it? It's March 15th. What about time to first video? Time to first video of April 19th.
You're gonna give us a month?
You think that's too long?
I feel like we should do it in 2 weeks.
2
But
weeks?
are you? You're.
The issue is I'm gone the 23rd to the 28th. And then I'm also gone
I would.
April 5th to 8th.
Ooh. I see what you're saying. What about the week after the 8th? Let me look at my calendar.
Yeah. So
All
we
right.
could do, what about the 14th? That's the
All right,
Friday
I'm
after
down to
the-
do that. I feel like that's too doable still. Like I feel like we really There's a lot of editing involved, huh?
Well,
What do you imagine the
let's
time
make it
being?
longer, and if we finish it sooner, then we'll feel like better. and
Yeah.
we'll think
All
about
right.
it.
I'm down to do that. Yeah. April 19th,
April 14th.
14th. Yeah.
That's the Friday. Yeah, let's give us a Saturday too. April 15th.
All right. I'm down. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. It's a crazy thing about the like, we don't really have a hook that could get a famous creator. I feel like who is it that we could reach? Because a big part of this will be like figuring out who to reach out to get the like persistent exposure.
One thing that we could do is, Ellis's friend Mickey Friedman.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of followers on Twitter.
Really?
How many?
I don't know. Let me check.
I mean, you could also hit up the boy Ben Awad.
Yeah.
I mean, if we really polish it, like
It should-
he would find it funny. He'd be like, guys.
It doesn't need to be polished. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we want it to look pretty.
The thing is, Mickey is like.
Mickey has 8,200 followers.
Wow.
I mean, that's not a crazy amount, but that's a good amount.
But the thing is, she does AI stuff, so it's like that community.
Right.
Follows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good point. Right.
I think
It's a strong
he's-
network.
Am I on mute? Or?
No, you're off mute.
Ah.
Yeah, I can mute it. I need a big button.
Like mathy enough, we could get like Strogatz to retweet it because he tweeted an article about my advisor.
Oh,
2
really?
months ago, yeah.
Dude, Steven Strogatz is a god.
Yeah.
We should totally get him. I love his.
I bet we could.
He did this video with the Veritasium one about synchrony.
Yeah.
Dude, that's one of my favorite videos.
The Firefly stuff I was explaining.
Yeah.
To talk about synchrony.
Yeah, I can imagine. Right, so they have an orientation too, right? Because they have to. How do they
This is
sync?
just synchrony of their flashings.
But how does it synchronize?
They just see each other.
It's sight. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Because they did these studies of like if there are trees blocking and they can't see, then it won't synchronize.
Oh, nice. Synchrony is so beautiful. Dude, the Kuramoto model is like simple, but it makes like really cool pictures. But I mean, we don't really have too much mathy stuff at the moment. But I imagine that doing just like cool. I don't know if
I mean, the thing that I wrote, we could, if we do it.
Yeah,
with,
we could make that a video for
yeah,
sure.
But if we like build it with ChatGPT instead of I just built it myself.
Have you live streamed since? It's kind of a different way to work. I guess you have private stuff that you maybe can't share.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't live stream that thing. But
Yeah.
I was thinking of going back and making a video of how I built it.
Right. Oh, you're talking about the scheduler, yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason I was thinking mosquitoes, yeah. No, that's a good one.
Yeah, I can't live stream anything I work on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I do think like a lot of these papers, like, it's a shame you can't live stream.
I mean, I could, but I don't want anyone to like steal what I'm doing and then publish it before me. You know what I mean?
You think that's a worry? I've never thought that that's a big worry.
Me neither. It's like such a lift.
I mean, depending on the field, it can be. Like, with the pace of, like, AI and stuff, I'm sure. I mean, look, OpenAI isn't releasing their, I mean, that's different, they sell it, but, like.
It is a sign, but I guess what I'd say is, like, then consider recording it. I can just imagine that when the time comes to actually really start editing and making good content in short form and medium form and long form, it's good to start with the whole thing and then just take intersections and clips, like subsets, instead of trying to like make more out of less.
Yeah. So you're saying it's better to just like live stream while you're building a whole thing than to like go back and.
Yeah. Like have the creation process be the demo, and then you can just clip it so you can see how you got to that point. And then at the end, you make like a summarization. You still make a thing at the end, but having the context of what you did before will make it easier to bring out what you. The problem is it fills up your hard drive reasonably quickly. Not like super quick, but that's why I stream, is because then I have the actual video. What you can do is you can stream to YouTube and make it a private video.
Because then you don't have to store it.
Then you don't have to store it, and you have the log. All right, I think I got to 85%. I am gonna call it. I think I'm gonna end it. 88. No, 86.